Tonight we're hearing more about the issues surrounding missing and murdered Indigenous people on a day meant to spread awareness about the tragedies that families are facing. Nationwide, thousands of Indigenous people have been murdered or have gone missing. In New Mexico alone, more than 1,100 people were reported missing just from July of 2022 to April of this year. 119 of them are still missing. Today, Pueblos across the state came together to make their voices heard. Monica Logroño explains what victims' families want to see going forward and why they believe many of these cases fall through the cracks.
Right now, I just want solutions. I want accountability. I want there to be a connection between all jurisdictions. Instead of giving us the runaround as a family to go here, to go there, pushing us back and forth and re-traumatizing us.
Pueblos from across New Mexico came together as one to make their voices heard on Missing and Murdered Indigenous Peoples Day.
The last 4 years, it's been a hard journey, and we've done everything.
Anita King has been searching endlessly for her daughter, Pepita Redhair.
It's very emotional and frustrating because we try to work with detectives, and we went through 4 detectives. Right now we have a private detective that's working on the case, and it is frustrating. And I tell myself every day, how long is this going to go on?
King believes one of the barriers in solving the case is police.
I feel that the law enforcement failed in the investigation. They're not taking my word seriously. Officer Pettis said to my daughter that she was a drunk, but she wasn't. I mean, if a person is a drunk, you know how they look. But my daughter, I know my daughter. I live with her. She wasn't homeless.
Denise Carrillo expressed feeling the same judgment from law enforcement. She's advocating for her sister, Cristina Carrillo, that went missing 2 years ago in Shiprock, New Mexico.
I had talked to the chief of the Navajo police, and he basically told me that they're handling cases that are a lot more important than my sister's. And that's been really frustrating for me because, you know, who is somebody to tell me that my sister's case is not important as somebody that is missing, that their case is a lot huger than my sister's. And I know it's because my sister's lifestyle, but how somebody's lifestyle, how their life was lived, that shouldn't determine how these cases should be handled.
Carrillo explained some of the roadblocks in these cases lie in law enforcement jurisdictions.
A lot of the murders and a lot of the stories are just pushed to the side. If this happened outside of the reservation, more than likely this would have been handled.
New Mexico Indian Affairs Secretary Josette Monette explained how state leaders have been working to help search for and prevent more of these cases through task forces and an advisory council that was established December 2023.
We are working to get that all squared away. It will include state leadership, tribal leadership, law enforcement, state agencies, advocates, family members as well. And we continue to do work on the state response plan.
Monette explained they also want to work on a resource guidebook this year to help people understand MMIP from a national and state level. She also shared Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham proclaimed May to be Missing and Murdered Indigenous People Awareness Month. Monica Logroño, KOB4.